I grew up in a really Christian home. I was baptized when I was a baby, and my entire life I have grown up going to church every Sunday. When I was younger, I definitely believed in God, I guess just because that was the way I was raised. It was what I was always told. I started to second guess my faith when I started getting bullied a little bit in middle school, and it just made me start to question what God's real intentions were for me. At the beginning of high school, I was diagnosed with depression as well as severe anxiety and PTSD, and that is definitely one of the lowest points in my faith. I guess I still believed in God at this time, but I just didn't understand why someone would put that pain on me. It didn't make sense to me, I guess. At one of the lowest points in my entire life, at the end of my sophomore year, I had heard about the church through someone in my math class, so I reached out to one of my older friends that I knew was coming here, and I asked them about it, and about 2 weeks later, I came to high school night for the first time, and I would definitely say that right off the bat, it changed everything. I started to see God in a different way that I had never seen him in before. And for the first time in several years, I saw him as a positive figure in my life instead of something that I was constantly mad at or confused with. After my second time going to high school night, I felt like there was something pulling me towards camp and calling me and telling me to go there. Going to camp was something completely out of my comfort zone that I could have never seen myself doing, ever. And when I was there on the last night, I could feel God talking to me, and I guess that was the time in my life when everything changed and I believed. And after going to camp and going to the church here, it made me, for the first time, and as long as I can remember, have a really positive outlook on life and just a really positive view of God and Jesus and what their intentions are for me and how full and amazing my life can be if I give it to them. I now believe that I was not a mistake, which is something that I believed for years before, and that God brought Jesus down for me to save me and help me. My small group leader is Jess, and she's just completely changed my life over the past few months and has been such a role model for who I want to be as a person and like what kind of Christian I want to grow up to be, and I just don't know where I'd be without her. My name is Natalie Fife, and I'm getting baptized today to share my faith with others and to show that I believe that Jesus died for my sins.